That delicate dance, boy. Oh boy, we're about to get into the freaking riptide. By riptide, I mean the river.
Serious river.
Got some serious birds, serious river.
Seriously loud birds.
I'm going for my seat.
All right.
I got my seat. My butt crack's hanging out.
Oh. Good thing is nobody can see that.
Yeah, that's a different website you got to go to see that.
Gotta subscribe to our Only Fish.
Are you off and rolling?
Oh yeah.
Man, this water is clear today, boy. Probably because we're out and it's nice and sunny for once.
And really hasn't rained too hard since the last couple times we've come here. It's like been right after a nice hard rainstorm. So the water's probably moving all sorts of debris.
Yep, it's moving. Still been having a ton of rain. Still cold. What was it this morning? About 35?
Oh yeah.
What in the hell? Oh, you're good. All right, so today we are after basically whatever will bite. Stocked. This was stocked with trout a couple weeks ago, just like all of our other videos. What is that out there? Did you see that?
Yeah, it's I believe it's a type of duck, diving duck.
That was big. And
Hooded MacGyver, maybe?
a hooded MacGyver?
No, a hooded MacGyver, I think they're called.
Okay. Oh yeah, it does look like a duck. You know, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it probably is a duck. All right. That's going to be all our bird talk for today.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a bird talk. Even though the people are getting some good ASMR probably of all these orioles that are chirping right now.
They're probably red-winged blackbirds.
Red-winged blackbirds.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. This is what I got today. Make sure this thing's on. This is what I'm working with. It's got a nice little eye to it.
Yeah, you got like a regular spinner, or what do they call those? This guy's going for bass today. I don't know if trout are gonna bite that thing.
I don't know what's gonna bite it, but I need to mix it up. I feel like using the same lure every time, catching all the trout, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
At some point, you gotta mix it up a little bit.
So I got my just kind of rooster tail golden spinner. And we're gonna see if we can hook onto some fish. Yeah, I wonder where the trout have gone, man.
I can tell you this much. I don't think they're over here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. 'Cause, I mean, the last couple times we've been here, we haven't caught them here. We should have just brought the damn motor.
Yeah.
I'll put you in the back.
So I can handle the motor situation.
Yeah.
And when things go terribly wrong.
That way when you lose it into the water.
Yeah. That way you could say, what'd you do?
They'd be like, don't worry about it, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I can pull it out. We can salvage it. It's only an electric motor that fell into water.
I mean, they are meant for water.
Yeah, but I would imagine that the top part, the top half, is not meant to go submerged.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It would be an interesting test, but we don't have that kind of money to be testing that stuff out.
Yeah, is a trolling motor fully submergible? You know what? I don't think anyone probably cares, do they?
Nobody cares. Well, somebody out there cares, and they're disappointed that we don't care. But at the same time, they probably are too cheap to test it out themselves, so. It's all catch-22, to be honest.
Because if your trolling motor does get fully submerged, that means it's probably gone. I'm gonna catch that log that's in here, or that stick, whatever you call it. You swear I didn't tell you it was in here.
Well, I called it a log, you called it a stick.
Same thing.
No, man, two different things.
It's still structure you're gonna get snagged on.
Yeah, it's two different things, though, I feel like. Because, man, look at all, those the,
Cormorants?
Cormorants, yeah, there's like 3 of them over there. 2 of them? 3? 2 or 3?
Yeah, man, they're probably eating all the trout.
Yeah, they probably are. Probably feasting.
By slurping them down.
Anyways, getting off track.
What's on track anymore?
Granted, like that was bird talk, so that's always on track. But yeah, I mean, I would say a log is like a thicker piece of wood, a nice thick piece of wood, versus a stick, which is just a little scrawny, skinny.
I'd say a log is like something that's if you were to have a fire, right? It's something burnable.
Yep.
A log is like maybe even something you could split.
Oh yeah. But a stick is like kindling.
Yeah. And what did I call it?
You called it a stick, I called it a log. And you said, yeah, man, I told you that was in here. You didn't listen to me. And then I went on to say something about how, like, you know, no, you didn't call it that. And you're like, I'll play back the clip, but you never played back the clip.
Well, it's more of the fact that you acknowledged it was there.
Yeah, that's true.
Any bites yet?
Nah, also getting blown in the wrong direction. Well, maybe not. Although this thing is picking up a lot of little just that.
The only good news today is that the wind's blowing us. We're gonna go right back to.
We're back to the launch.
Bad news is I don't want to paddle all the way downstream.
Yeah. That's funny. I was thinking about the other day. You know, like you run into somebody at a boat launch, for example, easiest way to put it. And like, you know, we're coming out, they're going in or something.
Yeah.
And you think like, almost like if you were to show up to a car show or something, like somebody would like look at your pole, look at your setup.
Yeah.
And then like want to like discuss what you have.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh man, you got like this one, like kind of like, you know, like if you went to a car show and you saw like, I don't know, like some.
Yeah, you talk about the exhaust you got in your car.
Or like a high-end like car or something, so it's like something that's you don't see often. So somebody's like, yo, whoa, you got like this? Like, man, I've never seen one in person. I just see it in the Bass Pro Shop magazines.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like fishing is one of those things that's like, if you're really into it, you could spend some money and like, you're not like gonna break the bank by buying a really nice reel.
Oh yeah.
So there's just so many out there, and it's all the same, isn't it? You're just reeling, you're casting. It's all about catching the fish. It's not about like
more about
you got on your
I feel
car.
like if anything, it's all about the aesthetics. You know, like
the real question is, are you catching fish?
Nah.
I think that's the bigger question. And to answer that question right now, no.
Nah.
We just need some warm friggin' weather, man.
Yeah. It's coming.
It's weird. We had like March that was like some decent weather.
It's just too
and
early
now
in the
it's
year.
just like they're just like tickling us. Like like Mother Nature's just she's teasing us. She's a big tease.
Give us that tease.
Like you getting warmer, right? But
oh, yeah.
not quite enough. Not for them bass to be biting yet. Although
they
we did
are
catch
biting.
bass.
Just not today.
Not today.
Not the last time.
Not the last time.
But they were biting the time before that.
Yeah, I bet them cormorants eat all these friggin' fish.
Oh yeah.
Especially a trout. I think we talked about it last time. A trout is just nice and slimy and easily suck downable.
Yeah.
Should have brought the motor. Didn't know it was gonna be so windy. Is that Toby Keith? Rest in peace. In my sense, still on a tunnel drive.
I believe so.
Still in a young girl's heart. Did you ever go see Toby Keith in concert?
I think I saw him once.
I think I saw him a couple times. One time he came out, he was just so hammered. He's like slurring his words.
Yep.
It's terrible, terrible show. But that's what he did.
You know, I guess when you're a performer, yeah, you probably don't have much as far as free time goes, so drinking is probably your one hobby.
Yeah, I think you made a real hobby out of that.
Yeah.
Seeing as you have a song named Red Solo Cup.
A song dedicated to drinking, basically.
Apparently that was a dare, like one of his buddies was like, I bet you can't make a song about anything. He goes, I can make a song about anything, just give me something. All right, how about that Solo Cup right there? And he just made up that song.
Yep.
And it was like his biggest hit. It's always one of those stupid things that's like, turns out to be your best work.
Yeah.
Whew. Might need some hood action, man.
Yeah. Whose idea was it to come out?
I was saying tomorrow, man, but you're like, nah. I'm feeling good. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now look at us.
Now look at me. Cold, depressed,
Cold.
not catching fish.
Not catching fish. Sad, depressed.
Just total whale.
Got that nose soup weather going.
Oh yeah.
Got some serious noop. Now you're self-conscious, aren't you?
Yeah. Of course.
You want to get that nose soup on camera?
Nope. Don't
You want me to zoom in on it?
No, I don't want you zooming in on
You
anything.
embarrassed?
I don't want you zooming in on my body, my whale body.
Yeah, we're too whale-like, man. Ooh! Have you ever seen guys like on fishing videos, like on Instagram or whatever, when they reel in, they always do that figure 8 at the boat, just in case something's following it, you know? Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So as you're reeling it in, if something's following it, I guess they'll bite that, so it gives you that last. You got to be the one doing that because
Yeah. They're always chasing
You're always
after
catching fish
them,
at
for whatever the
boat.
reason. Like they always, I just draw them in from so far away, I guess, that it takes them a while. So by the time I get back to the canoe, they're like, oh yeah, there we go, now I can eat it. And then I'm like, oh, caught one.
oh yeah, man, now I can eat it. Got a would you rather for you.
Ooh.
Kick this bad boy off. Would you rather lose your long-term memory or lose your short-term memory?
So we got like some 51st dates type situation. Right off the bat, I'm gonna go with that. Your relationships with your short-term memory loss are gonna be tough because the second you meet somebody, you're probably gonna forget about them.
Yeah.
But I think long-term might be better because then it's just like if you're in a relationship with somebody, at least you'll remember who they are in the short term. You just won't remember like, oh, remember that time we went here for the holidays and like all this other stuff. So I would say I'd rather lose long term.
You'd rather lose your long-term?
Just because.
Imagine if you forgot like your parents and stuff and like all the memories you have. Although if you had a traumatic childhood, I guess that'd be a good thing.
Yeah, if you're like a Sean Strickland type character, you're probably going to be happy to.
Sean Strickland, yeah, that's a good example. Or basically you're like 51st dates where you just lose your short term and
Yeah, and then
you have to have a calendar.
You wake up every day thinking it's the same day. Like,
That'd be awesome, kind of.
well,
If you thought you were going
so
fishing
you look
every
in
day?
the mirror and all of a sudden you're old, or you look and spend.
Yeah, but you know what? You're going to get over it because the next day
You're
gonna
gonna
forget about it.
Yeah.
Man, this is miserable. But to answer the question, I'm talking about the fishing conditions, not losing your memory. I'd probably go with short term.
Short term, interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be hard to learn anything, but also you got Google, just look stuff up. Just get a bunch of calendars so you know what day it is.
You just live in a community where everybody just keeps bringing you the same newspaper every day and
Yeah.
keeps.
That's literally that movie, 51st Dates.
Yeah.
The guy hit in the head or something. How'd that happen?
She got in a car accident or something.
Yeah. Remember the protein fake brother?
Yeah.
The brother with the protein. That's the protein fake, and he was taking steroids.
Yeah.
He always wore those outfits that had like the holes in it, the mesh tank top.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be us pretty soon.
Is it?
Gotta get on that steroid cycle, man. Stop being whales.
I feel like the problem though is like if you take steroids and you get like that thickness to you, then it's like you almost lose the ability to have the what is it called, like aesthetic body type or whatever? Like
Aesthetics is like something that's visually like proportionate and
Yeah.
pleasing, not like just being a giant freak.
you're not
Aesthetic
like
is
Rich
like
Piana, who's just a big
blob, yeah.
Who was just a big blob.
Well, it's like if your shoulders are too big for your biceps or something. Like aesthetically pleasing is like having good proportions. Or
Yeah. So I feel like with steroids, though, like you just lose the ability to be, I don't know, like look normal.
it depends, man.
I guess it depends.
That's how much stuff you take.
There's probably too much about the whole thing that I don't know that.
You know, we're never gonna know.
I probably shouldn't be trying to get into steroids if I don't
We're too big
know.
of pussies to take steroids.
Yeah. I also don't know anything.
Also, if you want to have kids, you really need to not take steroids. Now, when I get older and my testosterone's low,
then
you
you
best
might
believe I'm gonna get on some TRT.
What did you see that guy, the actor guy?
Which one? They all take it.
He was like 60 something years old.
Yeah.
And
Joe
like,
Rogan?
No.
Oh.
Like this guy, like within 3 years, he went from like being like a overweight blob to like looking jacked. And all I could think is I'm like steroids.
Brendan Fraser?
Nah. No, that's
the
like
opposite.
bald guy, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You ain't gonna guess it. And even if you do guess it, I'm not gonna know if that's him.
Yeah, you're not even gonna know his name.
I don't know his name. I don't know actors' names.
There's gonna be a fish right here.
Someday, man, we ain't gonna be no whales.
Someday we're gonna be ripped.
Gonna evolve into sharks.
Maybe we should see how fat we can get, and then we go on a weight loss journey. Show all the people week by week. Or we just get really fat and stay really fat.
Yeah. We get so fat we can't get in the canoe anymore.
We do like the guy from Always Sunny.
Oh, Mac.
Mac, yeah.
I'm just.
Then he got really ripped.
Just bulking. Or no, he didn't say bulking. What he kept saying?
Cultivating mass.
Cultivating mass.
I'm not fat. I'm just cultivating mass. I already said for that role, he had to like wake up at midnight and like eat donuts and drink milkshakes and stuff, just to get all the calories in to get that fat.
God, yeah.
And then he got shred city. He was so jacked.
You know what it is? It's probably. I feel like for actors, like it's a struggle to like probably like do that stuff, but at the same time, like if you're getting paid to do it, you probably have.
It's also your job.
You have like personal chefs and you got people like helping you out, handle all that. It's not like the average Joe like us, where it's like you got to work a 9 to 5.
But we actually need to make money.
Yeah, like you work on a 9 to 5, and then you're like finding the time to get to the gym, finding the time to get your meals in, finding the time to prep, you cook your meals. And at the end of
you're
the
tired.
day,
At the end of the day, you're like, screw it, I'll just get a pizza.
Yeah. End of the day.
Why am I doing this is really the bigger question. It's like I'm suffering. I'm hungry. I'm still fat.
Still a whale.
Still a whale. Still windy. Still not catching fish.
Yep.
Tomorrow though, man,
Oh.
we're banking some episodes right now because
We are.
I'm going to Florida. This guy's going to Norwegian Way or whatever it's called. Norway?
Norway, yep.
Norway, Amsterdam, Oslo or something.
Amsterdam's in a totally different country, but I will be
You're
in
not going to go to
Oslo.
the red light district and
Find
some
a
whores?
prostitution is legal
Find
over
some
there,
whores?
so it's it's more of a sex worker, I guess you'd call them.
Whatever you do, don't film it because apparently you're not allowed cameras there.
In the red light district?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I've heard, asking for a friend. I have no idea. I've never been there.
So you say. I mean, granted, I believe you because you're the same guy. It's like, I don't want to travel. Like, why do people travel? It's the worst thing in the world.
It is the worst thing in the world. I don't know why people like it.
Meanwhile, you're about to go to Florida. So.
Yeah, but that's me just going and sitting on a beach. That's relaxing. Not
Well, let
having
me
to
ask
walk
you
around and
this.
look at stuff where I could just see pictures of it.
Yeah, well, let me ask you this, though. If you had to travel, let's say, well, somewhere in Europe, and you were just going there to spend, like, let's say going to Spain or Italy or something,
I went to Italy.
and you have a villa that you're renting, and your plan is just to sit in that villa, drink wine or alcohol, whatever you want to drink,
Wine,
and
probably.
just sit by a pool or sit by the Mediterranean Sea and just admire everything.
Yeah.
Would you travel?
You know what?
in
That's
that
going to be
manner?
fun for about one day, and then you're going to be like, okay, I'm sick of this.
Yeah, but what about Florida?
Yeah, but I can go on, like, go inside, sit in the air conditioning, watch something. I can go back outside.
You could do that in this Italian villa.
Yeah, but I don't want to travel 10 hours to do that.
Okay, fair.
That sucks ass. A
Well,
10-hour flight. You ever taken a 10-hour flight? It's awful.
I've been to Italy on a direct flight, and it was not fun. But granted, at the time though, I was also very young, so like I think I was like 10 years old.
Yeah, it sucks. Your ass falls asleep. You gotta shit, no matter what. Every time you get on an airplane, you gotta take a shit. At least that's just me.
It's definitely. I think that's. It must be like anxiety or something that gets you.
Yeah, probably.
Like an anxiety poop. That's one of those things where you can't tell me that, like, you know, you have people that talk about like anxiety attacks. I feel like you probably just really have to go to the bathroom really bad, and your body's just like freaking out.
You're all off your like normal routine, so your body's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You're not drinking water.
Well, I know you're definitely not drinking water in Florida.
Oh man, because I don't want to be pissing every 5 seconds on an airplane.
I mean, granted, that's only a 3-hour flight or whatever.
2.5. Yeah.
2.5.
It's not bad. I don't mind that flight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a doable flight where you can just be like, all right, I'm not gonna drink any water, and then once I get there, I'm gonna chug a gallon and then piss all I want.
Yep.
Get your swim trunks on, so that way you can.
That way I can just piss myself on the beach.
Yep. Nobody has to know.
That's my favorite part of that trip. Just sitting on the beach drinking, and then getting to the point because you got to go to the water to pee.
Yeah, you gotta go to the water to piss.
You don't go all the way back inside.
Oh yeah.
Sandy.
You don't want to track all that sand in and then.
God damn it, man! Why we feel like we're paddling?
Yeah, I feel
like
while we were
life
talking,
right now.
I was like, I might as well just paddle us out as far as we can and then coast back, you know.
Yeah.
But
should we just paddle all the way down and then?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's where all them cormorants are. That's where the crane is, man. AKA blue heron.
My hands are cold.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah. Definitely what I wanted. I'll admit to that.
Surprised you don't have your hood up yet. You're looking for it.
I gotta put it up. Now it's like with the wind blowing though. It's like
gonna blow it off.
It's funneling right into my neck area and behind my head. It's making it worse. Should we just
like
turn?
I said, we should have brought the motor.
Or should we just like let the wind just take us now?
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, we're almost there. I say we keep pushing it.
Let's just be big and paddle.
Yep.
We'll be right back. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, let's go get to that little cove action.
Yeah.
Where that wind's not blowing. Well, let's just take this canoe right off that waterfall.
Oh, that's that's not a
thanks.
geyser, man.
What is that? It's a beautiful duck.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I
People
gotta have
see
to
it.
look him up.
Well, don't do it right now.
Yeah.
You just scared all the damn fish away over here.
If that blue heron's over here, that duck
That's a good sign.
was over here, it's a good sign.
We gotta just figure out where the trout are, because I bet you they're schooling up and they're somewhere.
Just hanging out.
Right here, this is a fish. That's a fish.
Alright. We're back.
I'd like a nice bass right now. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'll take a bass. Right here. But probably not. That was not a good cast.
I wonder if a nice slow plastic would be good right now. Have you ever heard of that girl, Hannah Barron?
No, I don't believe so.
She's a catfish girl, like on Instagram. She does all like the noodling. You know what noodling is?
Yeah.
Where you like reach underneath some log or something, stick your hand in a catfish's mouth.
Yeah. Hannah Barron?
Hannah Barron, yeah.
Alright.
Never heard of her?
Maybe. I kind of feel like I have. Like I feel
Pretty
like
hot.
I've seen that name pop up.
Smoke show.
Yeah, I mean I've probably seen her. Oh my god, I've probably seen her somewhere. And now like I'll definitely see it because my phone just heard that, and now it's gonna show it.
Also, you're gonna Google it when you get home too.
Nah,
After you Google what kind of bird that is.
I'll definitely find out what bird that is first. That's priority number one.
You know how I know you're not into women? You're gonna Google a bird before you Google a hot chick.
Listen, man.
Listen.
You gotta have your priorities in life. That duck's beauty's gonna be there forever. That woman,
Careful now. Careful.
she may
The ground's coming quick. Pull your chute.
she may not have
Careful.
that beauty
You watch what you say right now.
for
I'll smack you in the back of the head with this paddle.
for all of eternity.
Her soul will.
Yeah, she'll have a beautiful soul. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. Is she a nice
I don't know what
person?
kind of person. I don't know. She seems nice.
She seems nice. That's the good thing.
Anyways.
But yeah, I mean,
don't even know what she
let's
looks
be
like.
honest. I'm definitely gonna look her up, but I mean, I'm probably not gonna have to because my phone's gonna show it to me.
She's just gonna start popping up.
She's gonna pop up. That's what I'm saying, because Instagram heard us talk about her. Now Instagram's gonna be like, oh, all right.
Yeah, but would you do that noodling?
Noodling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't see you as a noodling kind of guy.
I think
You can barely use a treble hook.
because
I
you
can't
have like
imagine
you put like a glove on or whatever, and then you just start sticking your hand in holes,
I don't know
right?
if you use it.
Or you just barehanding them?
I don't know. I think you just
I
use bare hand.
don't know how exactly the whole process works. My thing would be, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, is there going to be like a gator down here, and I'm about to just stick my hand into a gator's
Oh, I'm
mouth?
stuck on something. God damn it. Why'd you tell me there was a stick over here, man?
Because I caught bass, trout. I mean, not trout.
caught bass, trout.
pickerel, and assorted panfish over here last time, and I never encountered a stick or a log, whatever that is.
Trying that whole thing.
Huh?
Trying the thing where you pull the string and it don't let go. Like everyone does online.
See, like if you take weights, you can like slide it down the line, and it'll like make the line come loose.
Maybe.
No, there's like a video of some guy doing it.
Oh.
You just take like some weights.
See it?
Nah, should be going over it now, or you should be over it.
Well, oh, something let go. I got it.
Hey,
Ew. But yeah, that noodling thing, I don't know, I'd be afraid of an alligator too.
that would be my thing. Is like the back of my mind, like people would be telling me, "Nah, man, there's no gators here. There's no gators here," and I'd be like, "No, like you don't
And
know
you just
my,
stick your hand
you don't
in
know
and come
my
out without
kind of
fingers.
luck. Like I'm gonna find the one gator that's here."
You end up like that guy from Happy Gilmore with no fingers. And he
Oh
goes
yeah,
into the gator.
Chubbs.
Did he just die too, that guy?
Yeah, unfortunately.
just died.
And they're making a second Happy Gilmore apparently.
Some things you gotta just let go.
Well, to be fair, I think they're doing it right where they have Adam Sandler and I don't know, the guy that played Shooter McGavin. And then they're kind of recasting other people. I don't know if it's the same lady that like, you know, Happy gets married to, which will be kind of weird.
Yeah, she'll probably be a grandma by now.
But at the same time, like Adam Sandler's also old, so it's
They gotta get Hannah Barron in there. Where the bass at, man?
somewhere.
Problem is we're using spinners. I think the water's just too cold and they're not gonna. You gotta really probably throw it in front of them if they're gonna bite.
Well, yeah, that's what, like, I think why we caught those other bass. Like, we just landed it right in front of them.
Like a slow plastic right now that they're like, I'm not that hungry.
I could maybe
could eat.
And they bite onto it, and then they just scream.
They latch on.
And they're like, damn it, I shouldn't have been so hungry. Shouldn't
Should've
have been
been a
such a
cowboy."
whale.
I should have been a cowboy.
Oh,
Should have noodled with Hannah Barron. We're stuck, man. I got us. Whale alert. What in the hell?
we
You
can't
gotta
go
lose some
this
weight,
way.
man.
Well, it's because look at where you're trying to go over, like, a bunch of branches.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you didn't know. You're in the back.
I'm in the back,
I should
man.
have been telling you what was going on.
paddles in the back, paddles in the front.
Bass, right there.
Nah, I already casted there, man.
Yeah, but you didn't have mine.
Looks like the wind's calming down at least.
Yeah.
And it's warming up real quick. Not.
Nah, I just came up. I reeled it too quick.
Dun it, dun it, dun it. I know, I gotta keep wiping my nose soup.
All the Noop action, man.
What a perfect spot for a podcast. We're outside next to traffic. We got birds friggin' quacking away.
Yeah.
We got us going.
We got a roaring.
What do they call it? ASMR?
ASMR, yeah.
What does that mean?
Something to do with sound. No idea what it actually stands for. I just know that people like it. Like they like being able to like just hear noises. Like,
Well, we got some serious background noises.
yeah, I'm sure if we had like professional mics, like studio mics, and we're just sitting here like all this noise, like you probably could just literally like we wouldn't even have to talk. We could just fish. And people would
Maybe that's what
probably
people
like
want us to not hear us talk.
it. Yeah, maybe.
We gotta start being like bass masters. I can't believe how many people watch that. Those people just fishing.
Yep.
Here I'm, let's do a podcast while we're fishing. That will be more entertaining than those guys. And I guess people just want to watch people not talk and
I don't
fish
know.
and not catch fish. All they're doing is reeling in. Those Bassmaster tournaments where they got like the 4-way screen.
Oh yeah.
Now, have I watched them? A little bit. Sometimes.
Now you're criticizing.
Sometimes when it's live, I'm like, yeah, I'll
watch.
I'll watch in.
Yeah, but if they're at like a lake somewhere and you want to see big bass, like you want to tune in.
Yeah, that's
there.
true.
Keep finding like all the little bits of algae.
You want to see big bass, you know. God damn it.
Yeah, I just got to bite the bullet, peel this gunk off.
Bite the bullet. Yeah, show the camera. You almost didn't clean that.
Nah, I wasn't like gonna cast like this. I was trying to like dump it into the water.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to clean that one, bud.
Yep.
Jackson. You're gonna have to clean that one, Miss Jackson. 'Cause I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real.
The heck? Oh, that's. God, this thing went right through it.
Hey, caramba.
Oh, that water's cold. Yeah, water is not.
Is it nice and warm?
It is not warm. It is the furthest thing from warm.
It'll freeze your giblets.
Yeah, it'll definitely freeze your jibs. It'll get them real cold, real quick.
Ooh.
It'll be like, you ever see those like videos of the people that do like the ice plunges? Like,
Oh yeah.
they go to like some foreign country and they're like, you know, they jump in the ice water.
Yeah.
And then
They just
like
smash
then
the
they-
ice and jump in.
Yeah, and they like get out and they're like, ah, and they're like freaking out. But meanwhile, the locals are just like, you know, they're laughing at them because they're like, like you weakling. That's the kind of water this is. Where if you were to jump in here, like our bodies would not be ready for it. Although we do have a lot of blubber, so we might be fine.
Do we?
I don't know.
Got
People,
enough.
there's probably people out there that like hear us say that and they're like insulted by it. They're like, you don't know what it's like.
It's called body dysmorphia, man.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that doesn't have it.
Like, how can you be satisfied when you're trying to get
Especially, I feel like the people that work out the most are the ones. Jesus, that scared the piss out of me. Friggin' ducks, man.
you just scared the shit out of him.
No, he knew he was gonna fly away. There's
Dude,
two ducks
he
in a bush
he
right in front. I
literally-
don't know if you guys heard that.
He literally took a shit mid-flight.
Yeah, we scared the shit out of them, I
Yeah.
guess.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Jesus
they
Christ, I had no
blended
idea they were in
huh?
there.
Yeah, I guess that's nature for you. They're designed to blend in, so.
True. Except for when they're trying to get mates.
Yeah, when I'm trying to get mates, then they're pretty radical.
You don't want to blend in when you're trying to mate.
Yeah.
Gotta stick your chest out.
Get pumped out and just flap your wings.
With arms wide open. All right, it's time to catch a fish, man, not mess around here.
This is where they're gonna be.
Where did all the trout go, man?
They went
We
down
caught them
it.
all that one day, and now they're gone, man. Them cormorants just swallowed them whole.
Yeah.
If we catch some trout here in a week, what is it? A week? 1 week? We
yeah,
can
like a week.
keep them.
Yeah.
Granted, we're not catching anything, so I don't really know. Gonna do another catch, clean, cook.
Well, I'd be happy to say yeah, but at the same time, also got to catch them
Yeah.
to, cook them.
Catch, clean, cook. A bass. I knew you were gonna turn around and look at me.
Nah.
Did I offend you?
Nah, man, you can't. I feel like if you go and catch a bass to eat, like, I don't know, around here I feel like we don't have good enough bass to be doing that.
No, because if you do, you need a big one. And then
Yeah.
you're like, this one's big, I don't want to eat them.
Smaller ones, it's like you basically just taking the meat off, frying it up, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only thing you can do with it, just fry it up. I mean, granted, the trout we had weren't too big, but we still had decent size, or decent amount of meat come off of them, so.
Yeah, we got some meat out of them.
A little bony, but no big deal.
We had the bone-in trout.
We had bone-in trout,
Well, we at least got 40 minutes of content, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, it's just about putting them out until we get our fucking impressions up.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a lot of it's just
Consistency.
short creation kind of
Yeah.
content, and then eventually
Get you talking shit about Hannah Barron.
I gotta look her up because I do feel like I've seen her.
Now you gonna look her up?
I'm gonna look her up. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I've been following her, like, and I just have no idea who she was, like, or like, saw her somewhere else, and I was like, I'll give her a follow.
Yeah, but usually you don't do that because you're like, I'm not giving them the satisfaction.
Now, some people I'll give a follow. They actually produce good content. Excuse me. No, I don't follow her.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
My God, that is a huge fish.
Big old catfish.
Yep, the catfish girl.
Noodling. Would you? You're gay, man. You're a gay man. You are a gay man who likes ducks.
I would say, yeah. Like, that is the type of woman I would date because she seems like,
Dude, she's gonna make you some friggin' catfish stew, man.
she seems like the type of woman that,
And then you get
like,
to stick your noodle inside of her.
you get to noodle her, like, who doesn't want that?
Who doesn't want that?
I feel like she seems like girlish, but she's not afraid to be like, I'm gonna go out and like go hunting or something and bring you back some food. It's like, okay. And she comes back with a giant catfish, and it's like, well.
Yeah, and you're gonna be like, ooh, I don't wanna stick my hand in there. She's gonna be like, quit being a bitch. And then she's got the pants on. Next thing you know, you're getting pegged.
Next thing I know, my asshole is just bleeding.
That's a weird thing, isn't it? People that are into pegging.
I wonder.
Like, I like women,
I could see
but
a
I
woman.
want you to put a strap on.
I could see a woman putting a strap on for another woman, but for a
Obviously,
man.
the guy's got to be into it.
I mean, for the man to just be the one taking it, it's kind of like.
It's very strange.
Very strange. It's there's got to be some sort of mental thing going on. Like,
You think? Because I don't want a dildo in my ass, okay? So I don't know why someone would want that.
like,
But you know what? This is definitely going to get us no views now talking about this.
well, obviously this is all cut out.
Nah, man, we're raw. I'm
just-
leaving it.
Leaving it raw, just like the woman that's behind you, ready to peg you. She ain't lubing that thing up, probably.
Oh, you got him. Wow.
Well, who knows?
Asking for a friend. I have no idea how it works.
Leave a comment if you know how it works.
Yeah, leave a comment.
I mean, if they've been watching this far, might as well.
God bless you. If you watch it, if you're still watching,
If you're still watching this,
you're just in time.
yeah. You're just in time for
Get pegged. Have you had a bite yet?
No. I think I've had like the weeds and milk, like whatever that green stuff is, you know. I've had more of that latch on.
Hey, goddamn, 2 people in a row, man. They must watch the podcast.
Yeah, man.
By that I mean, I have no idea who that was.
They're probably like,
Oh, those are the Rodcast guys. I'm going to see what they're talking about this episode.
Oh, you're going to get pegged right now. Oh, your asshole's going to be bleeding.
Jesus Christ. None of us said that.
That was literally
Oh,
sick.
you hear that smack?
That was a good smack, man.
And I don't want any local people knowing we do a podcast, because then they're going to be like, why are you guys talking about the dumbest shit?
But at the same time, the more subscribers and viewers, the better. So.
We're going to be shunned by our communities, but
Nah.
also, who cares?
Yeah. People ain't gonna care. Plus, dude, when you got people driving by that you don't even know, honking the horns, waving at you.
Because we out fishing, man.
Yeah.
Like, look at those idiots. It's 30 degrees out. Oh, I got the branch. Okay.
You've gotten stuck on more stuff
I got stuck twice.
than I can believe. Where it's like, normally I'm the one getting stuck and
I know.
just getting caught up
Because
in
I'm getting frustrated, man. I'm going for broke. I want to catch a fish.
Yeah, you're getting frustrated because you're making some loud splashes back there. You're the one this time who's Randy Johnson throwing it in there at 100 miles an hour.
Okay, that was my joke.
Hey, man. I'm going to take your
Did you hear about your boy Otani?
My boy?
I don't know if he's
Not
your
my boy, man. I was about to say I hate the guy, I dislike him, but
Why do you hate the guy?
no.
Because he got a bunch of money?
No.
You're a hater, bro.
Because he should have come to Toronto, but he made the smart business decision, stayed in LA. It is what it is.
Did you hear about his whole
Gambling
thing?
debt issues, even though it was his translator who apparently was the one with the gambling problem.
Allegedly, it was his translator.
Yeah.
I don't think we have enough information at this moment in time, but
Allegedly.
yeah, that whole betting on sports when you're playing the sport they do not mess around.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you start tanking or something or giving up runs or the UFC fighter there that James Krause there.
Yeah, they saw
he's
some
in
weird
prison.
they saw weird betting activity right before his fight, and then he came out.
Yeah, it was like his fight and then like one of his guys he coaches too.
Yeah. And like supposedly, like, you know, somebody knew that he was hurt coming into it, so like they started telling everybody, and it was like, oh.
Yeah, it's dirty. That's dirty stuff.
It's one thing like coming into a fight like hurt, like injured, but at the same time, like, man, you cannot like be having people know that and then putting money down. At least if there's any sort of ties to you. Now, granted, some person in Idaho, you know, knows that a guy is coming in hurt that's down in Florida. Like, how do you make the connection? But
I heard an argument the other day. It's like you should be able to bet on yourself if it is to win.
yeah.
So if you were to win,
Oh yeah.
I don't see why that would be a problem.
What about though if you're paying off the guy?
See, yeah, that gets sketchy too, doesn't it?
Yeah, like
Good point. Good point.
You know that if you win,
He's gonna give you a chunk of change.
Yeah.
Yeah, sketchy. Yeah, it's probably best to.
Yeah, best just to kind of keep it out, like, you know.
But also,
like,
how do you stop someone that even you just know? Like your friends are allowed to gamble.
yeah.
Like it could be the same thing. So.
I wonder. Yeah, I think there's probably some sort of thing going on where there's a certain extent to like the gambling, like where like family members maybe can't, but
Yeah, dirty. It's dirty
tricky.
money.
I mean, like the translator thing with Otani, like if that is how it is, like this guy just had like betting problems and used Otani's money without Otani's knowledge, like.
Why is he getting so much money? I just don't see why Otani would have to bet. I mean, he's got all the money in the world. But I guess
Yeah, I mean, the
juice
guy's siphoning off Otani's money, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's gonna be a heck of a, like, you know, when like all the dust settles and we find out what the details were, it's gonna be a very interesting story to read, because it's like, if Otani had no idea this was going on, what is this guy telling him that he needs like millions of dollars? Like, granted, they may not all be at once, but you don't really get to like 4.9 million or something it was overnight, you know, like.
Nah, you've been messing up a while.
And it's got to be quite a while, because, I mean, like, what's he coming to him saying, like, oh, you need $100 grand for this, or you need like 200 grand for that, you know, and like it slowly builds up. Like, probably, like, if anything, I could see him saying like, oh, we need like 10 grand to pay for this.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. Otani's probably thinking, oh, well, I trust you.
Also, you're managing Otani. It's like he's got to be taking care of you.
Oh yeah.
So I know you're not like strapped for money, but people just get in that gambling and just can't stop.
Yeah, that's why you just got to make 10-cent bets, man.
Yeah, well, why gamble?
And then you cry when you lose said 10 cents bet, and you say, I'm not betting ever again.
This guy puts down the minimum on bets, 10 cents at a time.
Yep. Every
Why
now and
even
again,
bother?
I'll put $1 down.
Once in a while, you get crazy.
Yep. I get crazy, and I'm like, I'll put $1 down on this one.
Keep in mind, he's still betting with the same money that they give you on the account when you sign up on DraftKings.
Well, that was like they'll give you deposit money now, but this was like when it came to our state, where when they come to any new state, they are like, hey, sign up, and just for signing up, we'll give you $100 in free bets.
Yeah, because they want you to bet the $100.
Yeah, they want you to bet
10 cents at a time. You're gonna die of old age before you spend all that money.
Oh, definitely, man. That's the goal.
That's the goal, is to die with my free $100.
Or I'll reach
You gotta
an
dream
age.
bigger, bro.
I'll reach an age where I don't care, and I'll just be like, hey, I'm putting all the money down on this one bet. And it'll probably hit, and it'll be like huge winnings. And I'll be like, fuck. I won't ever be able to spend it.
Well, I guess that answered our question that the trout didn't make their way all the way down there.
Yep.
Because, I mean, we've covered a lot of this pond now. I don't know, man. I think the friggin' birds ate them all.
Probably.
It's gonna be the name of the episode. The friggin' birds ate them all. The friggin' birds ate all the fish.
Friggin' birds eating all the friggin' fish.
Friggin'.
Friggin'.
I think if you put friggin' in the title, it's gonna like.
Is
that a bad word?
They'll probably get flagged. It's not a bad word.
No, it ain't gonna get. They don't get flagged. You just make it so that nobody can see it. But we can't have less people see the video anyway. So.
Yeah. Better keep it clean.
Nah, I'm leaving in the pegging part.
You say that now, but when you go,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go to edit and I'll be like,
I can't put this in.
I can't put this in there. I don't know if I should go to hook and worm. I should try the trout magnet. I just don't know, man.
You still haven't used the trout magnet, yeah?
Huh?
No, you used the trout magnet last.
Tried it last time.
Yeah, that's right. You're talking about.
I just feel like if they're biting, they're biting. But today, guess what? They ain't biting.
It ain't biting. It's windy. It's cold.
We're naked. What?
Not quite naked, but close.
It's windy, we're cold, we're naked. That's another good name of the episode.
Yeah.
Naked and Afraid. Would you ever go on that show?
You know, I would go on that show if it was in a temperate climate zone.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I know that's not how it works. That's why I wouldn't go on the show.
My biggest problem would be not, although I'd probably get really skinny if I went on there.
Yeah, man.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, you might lose some
maybe
significant
one
muscle.
fish. Although if I have to fish,
You have a
and is my food source,
Yeah.
I'm in trouble because obviously I can't catch nothing. So you get super skinny. You know what my biggest problem with it would be? Is the friggin' bugs.
Yeah.
You just got bugs around you all the time.
Yep.
You can't sleep because you're getting bit all the time.
Yep.
That's what would kill me. Not kill me, but actually it might kill you because you're probably gonna get malaria.
Yeah. You definitely get malaria, that's for sure. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, put me in a temperate climate, I'd be fine because you ain't gonna have like the bug problems. But at the same time, it would be interesting because what if they put you in like this type of weather? So like hypothermia is like a significant possibility if you were to get wet.
Yeah.
One little rainstorm comes through. Like,
oh my God, you
the
get
rain
soaked
like we've been getting. Oh man.
Yeah, you get soaked one time and you're never warm again.
Yep.
You ever see that show? Used to be around. I think it was on Discovery. It's called "I Shouldn't Be Alive."
Yeah.
It was just like the episode would be about like someone that gets stuck somewhere like on a mountain or whatever. There was one guy that got stuck in a rainforest.
Oh, Jesus.
Or like he went to like some village in Brazil.
Yep.
And like he doesn't speak Portuguese, but he like could understand what the natives were saying.
Yep.
Because he like went to a village to like
be a missionary or something.
Yeah, something like that. And he could understand just enough that he realized that they were gonna kill him.
Yep.
So he took his dog and he got in the canoe and like went overnight, just left because he was like, these people are gonna kill me because I'm the white guy in Brazil.
Yeah.
Takes off, he gets lost. He loses his dog. This is about to get dark. He loses his dog for like a week or something.
Jesus.
He's walking around through the rainforest and eventually meets back up with the dog. And it's like 4 days or something before he gets out. I mean, obviously he doesn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
But he finds a dog. He's starving.
Yep.
Kills the dog and has to eat it.
And
I'm like,
what a asshole.
Bro, you lost your dog. He survived. You're still alive. Turns around, kills the dog and eats it. I'm like,
what a piece of shit.
I understand you're starving to death, but that dog went through some hell, man.
Yeah, that dog was probably ecstatic to see him.
Yeah. Obviously the dog was surviving on something.
Yeah. Oh man, some people, man.
Yeah, dark.
First of all, why are you bringing your dog with you to some random village in Brazil?
It was like some tiny little thing too.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You're probably going to these tribes that have like never seen people from like, like a.
Yeah, obviously they're gonna kill you.
Showing up to the which one is it? Pereira, who's he does like all the crazy Brazilian tribal stuff. He's like from
yeah, you're talking about the UFC fighter out.
Yeah. But like, you as a foreigner showing up to those places, like those people are like, just like those ones. We're gonna kill this guy.
Yeah, they don't really have the same laws there.
Yeah, they're like some of those places. They're cannibalistic tribes. It's like the islands out in like the Southeast Asian Sea there.
Island boys?
Yeah, man. Those island boys out there where you show up and they'll just eat you because they're cannibals.
Yeah, what's that island called? The Sentinel Island?
Yeah, I think so.
It's literally an island. It gets patrolled by boats.
Yep.
Like officers. Like you're not supposed to
go there.
Yeah. For a couple reasons. One, the people are cannibals and will kill you and eat you.
Yep.
Two, it's like they don't have the same immune to our
they've never
diseases and stuff.
Yeah, they've never encountered.
So you're not allowed to go there. Did you hear about the kid that did actually make it there? He was trying to make a documentary.
He got eaten?
Yeah, they never found him. Gone. He snuck. He hired some guy to actually take him there.
Yep.
So he got close enough, and he took his own boat the rest of the way. And then they only found out because the fisherman, or the guy with the boat, told him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped this kid off, and they just never found him.
My God.
Crazy.
Absolute insanity, man.
Imagine those people too. They have no idea what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Like they had no idea that the pandemic happened.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure this guy showing up out of the blue, they're probably just what
do we got here?
Yeah. Oh, what is this?
Come with us. Meat. We're gonna put you on a spigot and roast you.
Yeah, cut to the Lord of the Rings meme where meat's back on the menu, boys.
Dude, all right.
I think if you were to show up to one of those places, you know what I mean? And you were basically you were able to blend in, be invisible. You think their lifestyles would just be totally drastic from they'd be so, I don't know, I won't say I don't want to offend anybody, but it's they'd be living people lived thousands of years ago, you know?
Well, yeah,
I mean?
they're only living. They're not living to make money or do anything. They're living to survive.
Yeah.
like actually living. Like you have to like kill and hunt and catch stuff that you're actually eating.
Oh yeah.
So your job is to live.
Well, hell, even I
If
think
you throw
it was
a smartphone at them, what do you think they'd do with it?
I don't know.
They probably think it's some witchcraft or something.
Probably, yeah. That guy's showing up with a video camera. They're probably
You're gonna
like,
get killed. You bring an iPhone there?
oh man.
Before you die, at least just sneeze on them. The whole tribe.
Well, at least show up there with.
Don't say the word, man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is that a
Cut
turd?
it out, man. Just cut it out. Yeah, I'll restart. At least just show
I'll
up
just cut
there.
the word out. I'll just cut the word out.
At least just show up there with, I don't know, swine flu?
With what?
Swine flu? Remember that? That was a thing, like back in the day when we were in
Yeah,
school.
we were in high school.
Yeah.
And Obama was like, it's kind of a problem. We might want to do something. People were just like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, how much changed in like basically 10 years where went from swine flu where it was like, no big deal, to, yeah, we got to shut everything down.
Yeah, we got to close down an entire economy.
The whole world.
Let's
just
not even
like,
get into it.
Yeah, we can't be putting this out there.
Now we're really not going to get views.
Can't have that kind of content in there. Anyways, yeah, those tribes, man, wild.
That is wild. Another reason I don't want to travel.
So
I don't want to end up on an island and get eaten. I don't want to get pegged with a spear through my ass and end up on a spigot, roasted. I don't want that.
Even, you know what's funny is that in Iceland, if you were to,
Almost threw it in the tree.
if you were to, let's say buy an Icelandic horse.
Woman?
No, horse.
Whores or horse?
Horse.
Okay.
An Icelandic horse.
A nice Icelandic.
So you can
female.
you can ride around on your Icelandic horse.
How you gonna get it back?
All right, I don't know how all that stuff works, but it's a thing, man. People buy Icelandic horses.
Is that why you're going there?
No, that's not why I'm going. Anyways, to my point, apparently the horse cannot ever return to Iceland. So like once that horse leaves the country, can't come back. Because they they don't want any sort like
Whoa, I almost fell off my seat.
they don't want any like diseases.
Oh, they don't want to bring him back something.
Yeah.
Also, they don't want to ship it back.
Not
Icelandic horses are only good for one shipping. Everyone knows this. If you ship an Icelandic horse twice, that whore ain't never coming back. I mean, a horse is never coming back. You said whore the first time.
Horse.
You said whore.
Horse.
Is that why you're going over there? You gonna buy a whore?
Horse.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
For a horse. Even riding gear, apparently. Like if you were to want to go over there to ride a horse, you basically, the protection you would need.
Oh, you need protection if you're going over there to ride a horse, huh?
Yeah, man. Like your riding protection.
Oh, do you?
It needs to like basically come from there. Like you can't bring it with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And then what?
Well, then you go riding.
Oh, then you ride her, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. You just spend an hour or whatever.
How long do you ride it for?
I don't know, an hour.
Till you're done?
90 minutes.
90 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow. You must be a professional rider. Are we talking about horses or?
Yeah, we're talking about horses. Obviously. What kind of rodcast you think this is?
I don't know what we are anymore.
What kind of rodcast?
All I know is we don't catch fish.
Doesn't catch fish, exactly. Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Not one friggin' bite, man.
Cold and windy, man.
Yeah, leave a comment. Does anyone else not catch fish when it's windy? I swear, every time we go out and it's windy, it's like fish can't see your lure or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just colder.
Something to it. Yeah, I don't know. Got anything else, or should we just
I don't know. I think we should probably just end this, huh?
call it?
Should we sign ourselves out? If we catch a fish, we'll show you. But at this point,
last cast.
last
thought.
Hannah Barron. I'm a fan of Hannah Barron. You are not, apparently.
I mean, would I date her? Yes.
Nah, she seems pretty cool.
She seems like a very nice, pretty lady, so young woman.
What else did we talk about? I feel like we talked about a lot of stuff.
Uh,
You're going to Iceland to buy a horse.
Horse.
Horse. And
Um,
we suck at fishing.
yeah, cold, windy,
Cold, windy.
and
Yet we're not going to stop fishing, are we?
yeah.
Someday. Someday.
We'll keep you updated on the Otani situation.
On the what? Otani?
Otani situation.
Oh, by the time
That's
this
more of
comes
a
out.
developing story, so we'll touch back on that at another time. Well, you know, people are probably thinking like, because you're like, what else did we talk about? Got to cover all the bases. The pegging situation.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to end this here. This is the Barnes and Brews Rodcast.
And we're out.
We're out.